morning, everyone. Welcome to another Canada to Florida and back episode. Today we were going back on our Disney resort hopping. Today we're doing Art of Animation and
Pop Century.
They're very close to each other, so we thought it would be good two to do. We only got a few more left on our list. We're in the early March now. We're getting through them, but we'd like to make sure we get them all done. Anyway, I didn't start the vlog on the I-4. Started the vlog in just coming out of our subdivision on Old Lake Wilson Road is down here. People are familiar with this area, and it takes a while, as you can tell by the traffic, just to get on a two-lane road up to where the major intersections are to be able to get to the I-4, which will be all backed up. So what should be probably in your guys' homes, states or provinces, just getting around town kind of thing, should take about 10 minutes maybe. She'll take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, 25, maybe 30, just to get to the turn where we need to get on the highway. So that's what we're up against.
Part of life down here in Florida.
Part of life. I'm down here in Florida. We're hoping for a good day. It's 72 degrees right now. It's about 23. It's going up to a high of 25. Just awesome. We are going to enjoy our day. Okay, we are back 17 minutes or 18 minutes, I guess, since we left our house, which should be about a 5-minute drive. Traffic was actually not too bad this morning. I was going to do a little time lapse of us coming up and kind of showing the predisposition to traffic Florida has. And there's no real way to show it in a time lapse. You pretty much got to do it in real time. We are now on the
Champions Gate.
Yeah, interchange, we'll call it. The I-4's above us, beyond us. And it's running slow. And this lane we're in now goes back probably a mile to get to where we are right now. And I know it's hard to see, but if you look over to the right there, you can see the I-4. And this is kind of neat right here where we are, because
another guy lurching in.
Yeah, they come in. People don't get in the proper lane because they don't want the traffic. So what they do is they go in the regular lanes, which are going towards Tampa, and then they cut over on you. It's just the way it is. You just got to kind of let them in, I guess.
You just let them in.
Kind of what we do as Canadians at home. People want to get in, come on in.
Except when there's two or three of them.
Yeah, and then, that's right. And the people behind you start honking because they're saying, hey, I got places to go. I waited in the line. You know, the old story. Yeah. So you can see the pace. We're just crawling along. Coming this way, to get to the I-4 East at the Champions Gate interchange. There's one lane coming in, but if you were coming from the opposite side, from the Champions Gate side to the I-4 interchange, heading east, there's 2 lanes of traffic coming in. So when we get up to this little corner here, we're going to just merge into, I guess, 3 or 4 lanes, all trying to merge together into one lane at the end to get on the I-4. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, it is crazy. And
there's a bike lane in there. God forbid anybody try to go through.
Yeah, I don't know what the poor bikers do if they come through here, because that whole lane is people trying to lurch into, the spot. So you can see here now where you can see the cars coming from the left over there. They're all coming from the Champions Gate side, and they have 2 lanes to come in to this spot. We only have 1, but as you can see when we get up here a little bit, everybody's trying to jockey for position, because your ultimate goal on the merge out on the I-4 is to get in. And there's maybe a better view of what I'm talking about. There's a lot of cars. I know there's people from the States probably saying, oh, we do deal with that in California and we deal with that in New York all the time. Well, we don't usually deal with it, and Florida's pretty bad.
You can see there is infrastructure in place. They are going to be expanding. Yeah,
they're building express lanes in the middle of the I-4 so that people that aren't trying to get to the exits, like Disney and etc., will be able to have a place to go.
Maybe move traffic faster, I hope. Yeah.
So here we are. We're into what I call the full merge area. 3 lanes, and eventually it'll only be 1. And we will not bore you with the rest. The rest is just slow traffic. That should be 20 minutes. Will be an hour to get to where we want to get to the turnoff.
See you at Disney.
See you at Disney. Made it off the I-4, and we were about, what, 40 minutes?
40 minutes from home.
40 minutes from home to get to our little Walt Disney World sign, and then we're just a spit from here into Disney Springs. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of going into Orange Garage, which we always do, we're going to go to that exit. But we're going to to park on the surface parking. Other people say it's a little easier at the end of the day to get out, although we've never had any trouble, so we'll bring it back when we get there. Okay, you'll notice our normal loop coming in off the road. Orange garage is to the right, but we're going to go left to surface parking and do that today just for a little change. If you come in and you park behind Cirque du Soleil, we could have actually turned earlier to go to surface parking directly, but we wanted to take this loop because it takes you straight into the parking lot because you're now in Disney Springs. So let's see where they direct us to go. There's security in here as well once you park. So people are going, guest parking only 9 until 11. Okay, that's us. People are parking a little bit everywhere. I don't know where the... I think we'll park over here on the left a little bit. On the other side of that fence. That way we can kind of look at where we're going in, because that's where the walking entrance is. You can see the people walking over there. So a little bit closer, I guess. Anyway, it's a little different. It's cool. I don't have any problem with this. I'll park beside someplace I know. It shouldn't be too hard because right in front of a watermelon. There we go.
All right, we're in Watermelon.
We're in Watermelon.
And you can see to the right there's some charging stations for electric cars, which is good.
Kind of cool. All right, let's go and have a Disney day. Okay, we are back at our bus directory sign. What are we looking for, Ann? Art of Animation is gate 16.
Or that's the one we got to go on.
And Pop Century is 26 and 27.
Oh yeah.
I guess they're beside each other, so we got to go this way anyway, to our right. So it's 26 or 27 or 16, whatever one's there faster, I guess. So we were waiting in number 16 or 26 or 27. 16 with Art of Animation, and it was a slow bus. It wasn't common, and we noticed that Pop Century pulled in, but these are 4 distinct sections, meaning it's quite a little loop to get around outside of these barriers to get over here, but we're going pretty quick, and you can see the buses right there. I think we're okay. We'll jump on, and it looks like we made it. On the bus we go. Okay, here is the front of the resort. Disney's Pop Century Resort. You can look over here and you can see how it's themed on the years. 1950, 1960, 1970, 1980, and 1990. Yeah, I like the little golf carts. Signs of the time. So now we're going to the main lobby. Just take a look around. Over there is your luggage assistance, people leaving, I guess. Hi. So, place to hang out. There is your registration. All kinds of pulp culture along the walls in here. Very cool. And like I say, not real busy in here today. I mean, most of the check-in areas aren't even staffed. A few people checking out. Maybe a little early for people checking in. So again, it seems to be very similar to the All-Star Resort, the layout. You come in to the general area, and then everything right in front of you, of course, is your shopping spot. We'll go in there and take a little look around. And it's all themed, if you look at the checkout, 1980s, 1990s. So I guess that's where you would go to find out what if you're checking into a certain spot. Washroom over there. So this is not only a gift shop, it doubles as a food hall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little different than I'm used to seeing, but kind of cool. The beverage stations are in the middle. This is another place to sit. So we'll go up here and see what we can find. Like I said, we know we're going to find a coffee, but it is a quick serve area. You can get your breakfast.
Yep.
So good quick service, good quick grabs. We're going along. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Like Mickey. You can get a. That looks like a cinnamon roll, or it looks like a good muffin. Whatever you want.
Looks like a good muffin.
So you're the one that's having the coffee, so you get to pick the treat. Okay. We're just having a little snack, a nice little Mickey cinnamon bun. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Black coffee, I think it was 12 bucks for both.
For both? Yeah. This was 7 something and this was 4 something.
And as we said in our last vlog, this is endless coffee. Every time we go anyplace, we just keep filling it up for free. It's fantastic.
And the neat thing about this is there's a microwave that they offer.
And we were able to heat that a little bit, which made it better. And then we're going to go out there and we're going to start going through the resort. Okay, just leaving the lobby area. The arcade's very similar to what it was at all the All-Stars. And this is very similar. You leave this generalized area and you come out and you head to the first main pool. This is a completely different day.
Why do I have 2 tickets?
Completely different day compared to the All-Star Resort day we did, all the All-Stars, because it's sunny out and hot. So now instead of us being cold, it's beautiful, warm. Now, but still, one thing that's familiar is the little bar area by the pool. It's still not open yet, but it's only early in the day. Oh, this is your main pool. Yeah, it's a nice pool. It's got all kinds of room here, which I like, but probably could stand for a few more lounge chairs. It looks like there's lots of kinds of room for them. There's just not a lot of them out. But so here's your. So we are here, and we're going to come around the outside all the way around and end up back in the 90s. So this is the 50s section over here, and we'll make our way around that and get to it at the end and come back to the center. So we'll go this way.
You lead the way.
Okay. They keep their washroom and stuff really close to their main pools, and of course in the middle, like in the other resorts, is your washer and drying area.
Mowgli.
Yeah, so let's look here before this area. What do we got? We got Mowgli. Yep, that's right.
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book. This is the 50s section. Play-Doh on that side over there. And just peace, rock and roll, all that kind of groovy. And then Duncan Imperial Yo-Yo Tops.
That's a big yo-yo.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll go along this way, around the outside. Every section's going to be identified like they do in the other ones, pretty much by different color. So, Lady and the Tramp.
Aww.
Yep.
There's Lady.
And over there's the lady. Yep. And here's your second pool. Now we may have just got lucky and got through both pools. Usually they're spread out a little bit further, but
Now I did hear that they play the type of music associated with the era. So if you're sitting at the pool here, you may be hearing 50s and 60s tunes.
yeah, you can hear a little something in the background, but I can't really see. Over there you can see I've got the different shoe sizes, 8, 9, 10, 11 for bowling. And this is your second pool. Of course, your little pool, your little balls here to keep the theme going. So we'll make our way over to the 60s. Okay, so these are very interesting. They have your birth year and a little bit of information. If anyone that maybe might know was born in 1962, astronaut John Glenn becomes the first American to orbit the Earth, circling the globe 3 times. Sam Walton opens the first Walmart. Well, we were just in Sam Walton's store yesterday. Let's just take a little walk along here. We don't like to, date ourselves because we're retired old farts from Canada, but oh, here's another sign. What's on this one? Wonder if there's any reflection here. 1964. 10,000 screaming teenagers beat the Beatles in the land of JFK in New York City. Fab Four then performed live on the Ed Sullivan Show. Yeah, there you go. Oh, she just dated herself. Wouldn't that just be an awesome run? 1.3 miles around on a beautiful, wide, flat road. In our day, that would have been something for us to do, not today. Moving into the 70s section. Soul of the 70s, program 1, 2, and 3. Remember all those on your LPs? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boogie Bang.
Yeah, Boogie Bang, yeah. So we'll swing around here. and see what the middle of this area looks like. What's on the back side of this sign? 8-track stereo. Well, you got to be of a certain age to understand that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Soul of the 70s. Let's go. Oh, we got a...
And they're in the shape of 8 tracks. See the thing?
Oh, yeah, right. It's your handle. Hi. Discotheque, yeah, there's your 79. Everybody remembers the big wheels.
Big wheel.
I had one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, Ann, here's the question of the day. What is this game called when you do it over top?
Oh, geez.
Okay, anybody watching this video, put a comment down below. We both played it, but we have no idea
I forget
what it's called. We played it many, many times, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You just bang them around and hope for the best. But there's your big wheels. And Mickey on a real phone, not a cell phone. What's your handle? Boogie boogie down. Down polyester, yes. Big wheel. I love these themed areas. Kind of brings you back to the, even though I can't remember what this is, it brings you back to when you were playing them. Discotheque. And if you look down here, all these common areas, all are turf, you know, which is great. Keeps it nice and clean. I see people vacuuming them. This thing about these resorts are, it's just so clean all the time. Yeah. All right, that's pretty much all the key or cool stuff in the 70s. And just over here, I believe around the corner is the 80s. We'll go check it out. Okay, we made it to the 80s. Hopefully that glare is not too bad for everybody. Hey, we're walking around here to get ready for the 80s and walk through it. And Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, of course. Big hits, as well as that Rubik's Cube up here.
With our kids.
Yeah, with our kids was a big thing. So this is where the pool is, and it's in the 80s section. So this is Pac-Man. If you're a video person of our age, you played a lot of Pac-Man when we were younger. I don't even know if they still do it or not.
I think there's
Some around, yeah.
older machines, but that I used to spend hours trying to get that little guy to gobble up all the
Yeah.
things.
So here we have
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit, yes. And on the other side, oh my God, we all had one of these when we were younger.
Oh gosh.
A Walkman, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yuppies for sure on that side. Now if you notice, this is the main pool, and we walked out and went that way, so we're making a complete circle now. And if you're on vacation and there's no gym, you take a look in a second behind. There's a lady out there working out, trying to find a place to get a little done. There's a computer board all the way along. Okay, this is the 90s building. It's on the outside. It's the one that I just showed at the big, large Atari. Whatever, that's a term. Surf the net, of course, that all became. And on this side is the pool that I think we may have shown you, or I'm not sure. No, it's a different pool because there's a laundry service, a different one than the first one we showed.
It's the Roger Rabbit pool.
Yeah, that's the Roger Rabbit. So they share, the 90s and the 80s
Yep.
share the same pool. Very cool. And that will get one of us done today. That's 5 in here. We're now done with Pop Century. We've been through the lobby and all of that. Now we'll try to find our way to walk from here over to the Art of Animation. Okay, as we said, we're done with Pop Century. And now we're working our way over across the pond here to the Art of Animation. Now, the neat thing about these two resorts is it's separated by the Skyliner. So the Skyliner is a place, of course, you can get to a lot of the parks. They transfer around. It's all free. You just jump on, jump off if you know where you're going. In our particular case, we will get a chance to go on the Skyliner again, but today we can literally walk right straight across that bridge over to Art of Animation. We don't have to go on the Skyliner. But we will get a trip on, and we had lots of them in our last year's vlogs. They're kind of fun. So this will give you an example of what I'm talking about. So it can tell you where you can get to. You can get the Caribbean Beach, and then you can go to other places where you can transfer to Hollywood Studios, Riviera, Epcot. Depends on what you're doing. So, bye-bye Pop Century. Now we're heading to the Art of Animation resort. I do not remember one little thing about it. How about you? Remember anything about it?
Yes, I remember. Yeah. My favorite, of course, is Lion King.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that is my favorite section in this resort.
So there you go. You can see the Skyliners coming down and going. They're a lot of fun. They're just a great idea for people. Kids and stuff are traveling these routes. It's just like another ride for them, and it's free. You know. And just stop, and then right there, if you're waiting in line, you jump on. It's really cool. You look at all the landscaping. Beautiful. And it doesn't take much to find out that we are at Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We will walk in here and go through the same routine we always do, so you can give you a little show of what's what. Okay, here we are inside, or almost inside, the Art of Animation. You can see all the caricaturage of all the animals. But like I say, very similar to all the other entrances. We have a reception area. Really busy compared to Pop Century today. People coming and going, or probably going this time of day. And you look at all the different, I guess, sometimes they're just drawings and concepts people do. And then they actually come up with the characters. You can look at an early Lion King there. You know, it evolved into what it was. It looks pretty familiar. So, sticking with the theme, first thing you come into is the gift shop, and probably the food court again. That's not nice, eh? All the different pictures. So cool. Nice. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. This one's called Ink and Paint Shop. And it's a busy place here. Lots of stuff. I guess just all kind of the same theme around. Just different things with different shelving with just different colors. Not really, yeah, not really themed any different yet. Oh yeah, so I mean all the way around. Yeah. Very nice colors. Very bright. And here's Landscape of Flavors, of course, another one of your quick serves. We will go in there because I think we're ready for a refill. Yes. On our next place we're running around, the coffee gets us moving. No coffee there. Right around the corner to the right. So there's your quick serve. This is a busy place in here. The whole place is really busy. Very similar. Lots of places to eat, and it's very busy today. First time we've seen that in a while. And it's going to load up on some coffees, or one coffee. Hey, like I say, we just come out with that coffee. Again, to the right, sticking with the theme, is an arcade. Great for the kids. Coming out here, generally speaking, is a pool and we just see it.
The big blue pool.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a theme.
Yeah. So again, this pool here is very, very busy today. Yeah, and it's because it's a nice day out, right? First time we've really seen any of these resort reviews this year where people are, you know, like you should be in Florida, around the pool. So we're going to swing around here. That's the main pool. You can see in the center theme is for kids on the other side, the smaller area, and that would be a little part of Nemo.
Yeah.
We'll get back maybe around that and see that a little later.
This all seems to be themed with Finding Nemo.
Yeah. Now this is the first, like I said, the first time we've seen this where the actual pool bar area is actually open. I guess it's getting close to noon and it's hot, so people are wanting a cold drink.
Looking for their pick-me-ups.
Yep. So we're going to walk around the outside. Everything's in a big circle here. It's a big resort. It's only got 4 sections, but they're huge, the sections, and we'll try to get through them all. Which is cornhole, and now we have just quickly rolled right into the Carsville.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I like the way they did the sidewalks with the roads. Not as familiar with cars as a lot of people would be. But we've all heard about it. I'm sorry if you're not hearing me very well. That's a good wind going on right now when we came around this corner. Cool. Cozy Cone Motel. Tow and water, or Mater Towing Service, welcome. Radiator Springs. So, I like these themes here. These cones are, I guess you would call a cabana. It's another pool, but I mean, obviously those cabanas are rentable. You're not getting those for free, but there's chairs out here as well, so you can use your whole thing. Sarge's Surplus Hut. There's Sarge. Wheelwell Motel. That's kind of cool. Wheelwell Motor Court. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
I wish that was the size that we could take on the road, huh?
I know. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, a little small for me. So that whole section, like I said, came around. We're going this way and around. We'll come out and we'll head to the next one. Okay, we are back more in the middle where the big the big blue pool is, and we're going to swing around here to the right, and now we're in the Finding Nemo section. And this is again where the big pool is, and you can see the theming of the pool itself is all Nemo stuff. Really, really well done. Did a great job of, yeah.
Most elaborate one we've seen so far.
You think? Yeah, it could be. I mean, just even on the buildings, you know, all kinds of great stuff here.
Yep.
We'll walk all the way around so we don't miss anything. Now this looks like to me like a little place where kids would love to be. Oh, it's wet paint's closed, but it is a little slide and a little area for everybody. Yeah. Scoot around. This is where we came in, just so everybody getting a point right there. And now we're going to continue through here. We're go around this whole Nemo section. I got a low battery, but I think I got enough to get through Nemo, and then I'll switch it out for the next two sections. We're not going to miss a spot. We get all the way over here. We want to make sure we can get it all. There's your big turtle. Tortoise. I'm sure I'm missing all the names of these things, and people who are watching Nemo know them all, but I don't.
I just know Nemo.
Yeah, exactly. Again, more building entrances over here. Back sides of the pool. There's an awful lot of northern people, the United States, Canada. I'm sure there's many, many Europeans. I hear lots of different languages, and they're all doing the same thing. Just enjoying warmer weather than wherever their home is.
Enjoying life.
Yeah, well, enjoying weather just wherever, you know, probably not quite the same home. Although people come here all year round, regardless of the weather. So this is Nemo, and I really like this section. This was a nice section. Very colorful, probably the best decorated of all of them.
Absolutely.
I mean, just everywhere, it's just color popping at you. Kids are having fun. It's close to get a coffee and stuff. And I will take this opportunity just to sign off here for a second, change some batteries, and we'll get to the next section. Okay, we are back on, fresh battery working, and we are now heading over here to the Lion King, which is Anne's favorite of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah, for the kids, they all grew up in that age, and we always think back to our children when we're looking through this stuff. And of course, the movies were the best. And still going.
We wore some out at home.
And, oh, we wore some out, is right. Wow. I want to get the picture taken with him, I'm sure. Of course, everything's themed. Along, all drawn on though. No statues and things like there were at Nemo. And there's the iconic shot right there. You see in all the movies. Yeah, cool.
Mufasa is the Lion King.
Over there. Oh, okay. Yeah. This was Simba as a baby.
Simba's the baby.
Yeah.
Baby Simba. And then the hyenas. And then Scar.
There's those darn hyenas.
Oh no. But he said he's going.
Everybody hates the hyenas. Elephant skull. And of course the big villain over here, Scar. Everybody hated Scar. Okay, we have just entered the Little Mermaid section, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is a large section. Very well themed again.
Another nice, beautiful pool.
Yeah, another nice, beautiful pool. Again, I don't know all of the characters. I do remember the big pipe. For some reason, I don't know why. Treasure chest. Buildings are all themed. There's a beer stein. No idea. Prince something, I believe. And on this, great for the kids. They're all stopping looking because it's pretty impressive. Again, just buildings running the circle all the way around for your rooms. But it does have good theming, like I said. Everywhere there's beautiful light sconce for night would be real pretty. And some fish. I do remember this lobster, but again, I cannot tell you a name. If you guys know any of these names, go ahead and throw it down in the comment down below. Remember her name, Ann? Oh, Ann says she knows. I just want to go back to my younger days of Cruella, but that's not Cruella.
No, it's Ursula.
Ursula, okay.
And that is King Triton.
King Triton, okay,
And
well.
over there was Prince Eric, I think.
Okay, yeah.
And this is Sebastian.
Well, I guess Anne's got a little bit better idea on this stuff than I do, that's for sure. little smaller pool, but it is a pool at least. This end of the resort's quite a ways away from the main center, so you'd want to have a place to grab a towel. Over there in the corner is another place for washroom and laundry. I'm really impressed at these resorts that every one of these sections, every one of the sections that has a pool has a laundry.
Laundry, yep.
That's awesome.
You know, you go through a lot of clothes when you're on vacation.
You go through a lot of clothes when you're on vacation. Okay, so we have just officially done the end of Art of Animation and Pop Century. We're going to make our way that way back to where we come in, grab a bus to Disney Springs. A little busier this time on the bus. Okay, 15 minutes later and we have arrived at Disney Springs. And you see this line of Gideon's? Goes around up to here. It looks quite a long line. And I asked the gal at the very back, and I said, what does that represent? She says, about 35 minutes. So if you want a cookie for 35-minute wait, good place to go. And what's this month?
March.
There's the picture. And what do you got there for?
Peanut butter cold brew cookie is the...
And they're all handmade cookie, and the cake slice. So the cookie of the month is a peanut butter cold brew cookie. And to us, it wasn't worth the wait.
Not at all.
No. Just coming across the spring at Disney Springs, a little bridge, on our way out. And over here, if you're familiar, if you're a dog lover, or a pet lover in general, this is Sprinkles, which makes specialized treats for dogs. Has some other food too. I believe they're called pupcakes. And if you don't like waiting in line, you can come to Sprinkles and you just press the buttons over here and you get yourself cupcakes delivered right there. You don't have to go inside. Kind of cool. Okay, so we stopped in at the Polite Pig, which is a barbecue spot. We didn't eat because we just finished eating, but we stopped in here for this social media special drink, which is called
The Pigsty.
the Pigsty. It's got what in it?
It's got ice cream and chocolate sauce and spiced rum.
And cappuccino.
And cappuccino, yep.
And a pig.
And a pig.
Perfect walking around drink. I'll do the driving.
Okay.
Okay, Summer House cookie of the day. What's it going to be? That pina colada
I had that
awful
one.
good.
Snickerdoodle looks good. I've had
Yes.
the Scotchy and I've had the apple oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, you had a lot of cookies. Today.
I have.
I had the salted chip the other day. Crispy kernel. I'll go try that peanut butter and a snickerdoodle.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good. A peanut butter and a snickerdoodle, please.
Can I grab a name for the order?
Wilson.
Are you annual pass or?
No. I'm just regular.
Just at the 10:50 mark.
Leave it in here.
You want to?
Yeah, I gotta get my card in.
Wilson?
Yes. Thank you. There we are.
Got the goods.
Got the goods?
Yep. Always got to get a cookie on the way out of Disney Springs. Okay, back to our car and another successful, I guess we have to call it another successful resort day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, got all that one done. Now we got a few more on our list. We're not done yet, but we love it when we do it. And then when we come back here, that's why we always start from Disney Springs, because we just love coming to Disney Springs. It's our favorite place.
It's our happy place.
It's our happy place. So until next time, toodaloo.
Bye.